as I said, specifically for that intention in the sacraments, going to confession and confessing it. Now, here's a key thing. A lot of times, priests are lazy. Now, you hear me bashing priests a lot. I can get away with it because I'm a priest. And the fact is, they are lazy and they're dumb, right? That doesn't mean you don't have an obligation of treating them with respect. It has nothing to do with their virtue. It has nothing to do with their intelligence. You treat them with respect because it has to do with their office, which is given to them and represents Jesus Christ. That's why you treat them with respect. Okay. But the point is a lot of times priests have been lazy lately, so they'll just basically tell people, if people are coming confessing venial sins, they get annoyed because, how am I sitting here? And so they'll just say, look, you don't need to come to confession, And you hear this a lot from older people. Well, you found out I was 75 and said, people over 70, they don't need to go to confession, right? So people start going to confession. But the fact of the matter is that you can confess not just mortal sins, that's what the church requires you to confess, but you should confess venial sins because then they'll be remitted and you'll receive the grace to stay out of them. So if he's getting you sucked into giving into fear, for example, Christ said, fear not, because fear is actually a sin against the virtue of fortitude if you're giving into it, but it's also against God's providence. By being fearful, you're basically telling God, you can't really be trusted to do your job on your part and take care of me. Okay? Because that's what the confidence actually is. The confidence teaches us to trust him to do his part. And it's insulting if we don't. Okay.